Okay, question 6. On question 6 we're looking to find the factors of 20. Now factors are numbers that go into it, so we want to be writing down 6 part I randomly. It should be A, B, C. They've gone for a bit of difference on this part. So factors, numbers that go into. From the list just write down one of them and that'll do the job. So 4 you could write, or you could put 5 in, and both are acceptable there. A factor then of 20, because 4s, if you go up in 4s and go up in 5s, you'll get 20 new times tables. A multiple of 10 is looking for the times tables of 10, so a number that goes into there. So we've got 30, or we've got 40. And then the last bit, a prime number that's greater than 15. A prime number is a number that only has 2 factors, so and that are generally the number in itself, but 1 obviously is just the single number. So what we're going for is a prime number that is greater than 15. Sorry, 1 won't be prime then, because that definition's got to have 2 factors. So on this question here, 29 only has 2 factors, which are 1 and 29. 30 wouldn't have, 33 wouldn't have, 39 and 40 all wouldn't be prime, because you can divide them by other numbers. Now question 7. Mark with arrow, sorry, a pair of parallel lines. Right, parallel lines mean the same slope, so you could have selected these two here. Equally, you could have selected these two here, or you could have selected, actually I'll just change the colour instead of deleting each time, so we could have that one and that one, that one and that one, or you could have drawn those two, or you could have had these two. But they've got to be paired up, alright? So either the greens, the blues, the reds, or the blacks. What type of angle is angle marked X? So this is for, that's A just done, take that off. B, it's an acute angle, because it's cute and tiny, it's less than 90. Less than 90 degrees is an acute angle. And mark the angle HCE. So all we do is we follow the letters H here, C here, and E down there. What those lines there create is this angle in here, and that is angle Y. Question 8. At midnight the temperature was -9. By 10 AM it had risen by 8. Work out the temperature. Right, the way I think of this is think of its temperature gauge going up and down. So if it's going up and down, and -9 says here, it's going to rise, it's going to go upwards. So you're going to add on 8 to where -9 was. So if you add 8 on, you will get -1. So -1 is your first one. At midday the temperature was 5. Work out the difference between the temperature at midnight and the temperature at midday. So midnight it was -9, and then at midday it was 5. So if we did that on a number line going upwards, then if you jump, you'd get 9 jumps to get to 0, and then you get a further 5 jumps to get to 5. So in total, how many jumps have you made? 14 jumps. The difference is 14 there. C. On another day, the temperature at midnight was -7. The temperature at 10 was -1, and then the temperature at midday was 3. Jenny says that on this day, the temperature at 10 AM is halfway between the temperature at midnight and midday. Is she correct? You must give a reason for your answer. Personally, again, what I would do here is put a number line. I'd probably draw it horizontally this time just to make it easier to fit on this page. And what we've then got is a jump to get to 0 of 7, and then a jump of 3. Now what we want to do is get halfway between them. Well, halfway between them, if there's 10 jumps in total, halfway there would be a jump of 5, wouldn't it? And if you go 5 up from -7, you get -2. So is she correct? No, as halfway is -2 degrees. Question 9. So it's a star question, 4 marks, meaning some clear working out's required. So we've got Jerry here is making some shelves, and what I would do is scribble things down that are important throughout. So he's making some shelves. He needs 5 pieces of wood of length, so 5 times 65 centimeters, and he needs 2 pieces of 110 centimeters. The wood is sold in 3 different lengths. The information about his length is shown in the table. Jerry wants to pay as little money as possible. How much will Jerry have to pay? You must show you're working. Well, what we're going to do first of all is work out exactly how much he needs to spend. So, what's the length of the total wood he needs? So if we do 2 times 110, that's 220 centimeters. 5 times 65, we'll do 10 times 65 is 650 and half it. That gives you 325 there. So if we then add these together, he wants a total of 545 centimeters. Now the cost there we've got, it's obviously cheaper to buy the 180s as much as you can and then go down in value until you've got what you've got left. So if we go up 180s and say we get 2 of them, 280s will give me 360. So if I add another 180 onto there, that then gives me, so if we add that, then that's going to give me 540 centimeters, which is just 5 centimeters short. So we'd then have to add on another 100 centimeter one, and that will give me enough for what I require. Now what we've then done is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 pieces of wood. So we've got 3 pieces that are £28, and we've got 1 piece that is £21. Now that will then give us 84 and £21. So that in total then will give you £105 spent. Now the question for you is that the cheapest way to do it? Well, what we could also do is try different ways of solving it. Another way we could do is say if we get 150 and do that 4 times, then that will give me 600 centimeters, sorry, and then add another 100 one on the end. So that will then give me 700 centimeters, which is enough. So we've got 4 of them and then 1 of them. So 4 times £25 is £100, and then we're going to add on the 1 lot of £21 there, which gives you £121, which is a lot more expensive. So I'm sure you're working how much you have to pay. £105 is the cheapest. You've got to try and show that you've looked at other ways as well, and I'll probably block that bit off just so then it's clear that you've done this method also. You've tried another way as well. On to question 10. So another star question again, so it's again you've got to think about it, take your time. The company makes building bricks for children. The bricks are all 5 centimeter cubes. The bricks are going to be packed in boxes. Design a box for the bricks. The box is cuboid, the size of the box is as shown. Will the box be big enough for 36 bricks? Well, we've got a box there then that's 25 by 15 by 12. Now we know these bricks are 5 at a time, so the 5 by 5 by 5. So what we can say is going across we can get 5 rows in there. Going backwards then, how many can we fit in? If the blocks are 5, well they're 5 deep, and we'll get 3 rows that way. And the 5 in height as well, we can get 2 rows up. So if we times the 5 by 3 and then times it by 2, that'll give us 30 cubes. Will the box be big enough for 36 bricks? You must give a reason for your answer. No. It is short by 6 cubes, or we call them bricks / bricks.